Hey everybody, what's happening today? This is your friend Dionyos representing one half of the Unified Couple TV. Guys, today I want to come to you live just for a few minutes and talk to you about social media tool that everybody here uses. Right now you're probably watching this on that social media site or you're watching it on one of the other ones, but we all know social media can be very overwhelming sometimes. So what I want to do is take this opportunity to show you how to steamroll your way through your social media campaigns. Now, if you are watching this and if you are a person that uses social media for business, this is something that you might want to pause, go grab some notes, and go grab a pen and take some notes, because I have my notes in front of me. I took the good notes and I wanted to share and deliver back to you guys what was shared with me, because it's only important that we grow together in business. Okay, so pause this. Give you a minute to go grab you a pen, a notebook, a piece of paper, because what we are going to actually do is steamroll our way through our Facebook marketing. Yes, I said that social media word, Facebook. Now, with that said, I mean, all of us have been on social media. Me, myself, personally, I've written a lot of posts on Facebook. Did a lot of videos on Facebook. So, kind of, you've seen me around doing some things, but what do you do when you're on Facebook? 99% of the time when we're on Facebook looking for the Facebook news. So we're scrolling and we're scrolling and we're scrolling. Guys, let me ask you this. You guys are in business. How many of you guys actually shop on Facebook? Really? Like, raise your hand if you actually go to Facebook to shop. It's not a lot of us. We go to eBay, we go to Amazon, we go to other sites if we're actually looking to buy something. We don't look at Facebook actually for buying anything unless something catches our eye through the scroll. That's the only way that, when you buy something from Facebook. So what I want you guys to do is take off of your Facebook consumer hat, when you're scrolling through, and I want you to look at it from a business side now. Look at Facebook from a business standpoint, not just a Facebook ad, but actually what does it take to get a person to stop through their scroll and look at you as a business owner on the ad that you place or the post that you place. Something to think about. Okay, when I say we're going to steam our way through Facebook, it's 5 steps that you need, and that's STEAM, steam. So we use steam to build our social media. All right, now, first thing that we need a system in place, and you have that's your business. That's not the S. The S in business is schedule. Okay, I'll give you all of the 5 acronyms and you can write them out. Number 1 is schedule. Number 2 is track. Number 3 is engage. Number 4 is advertise, and number 5 is monetize. That's STEAM. Again, schedule, track, engage, advertise, and monetize. I learned this, I'm doing it, and now I'm teaching it to you so that you can in turn do the same. All right. So let's talk about the S for a moment, the systems. Okay, when you are on Facebook, what are you typically doing? You're scrolling through. What are your posts? Do you post on Facebook? And when you're posting on Facebook, what are you doing? They should be systemized, they should be scheduled out, and they should be talking about your business. I mean, if you're using the social media platform to reach an audience, then you should be talking about your business. Yes, there are people that put things that happen on the news on Facebook, but your Facebook feed is for your business. If you had one that was just your personal life, then you separate those 2 pages. But if you are utilizing Facebook social media for business, then you have to have a page dedicated to that, and you need to schedule out your posts. 5 to 7 posts a day. And you can use different posts. You can use inspirational quotes, photo quotes, quotes with yourself. Here's a good one. Say you do your 5 posts a day, and then you do a picture quote with, say, Gandhi. And then you do a post with Richard Branson, and then you do a post, powerful post by Abraham Lincoln, and then you do a post by Oprah Winfrey, and then you do a post quote by yourself of you. So what do those 5 people have in common? Those are 5 powerful people that people are seeing on your stream. So every day they're looking forward to seeing these posts that you have that you're putting out for the day. 4 powerful known people, and then the 5th, you're creating your own power, and you're developing your character. So that's number 1. You want to basically schedule out your posts. You have lifestyle pictures, like say for example, we live in Chicago. You'll see pictures of us by the Buckingham Fountain, by the big metal beam downtown Chicago, and this is where we live, so we showcase where we live. This is our lifestyle, so you'll see those posts as well. People want to know who you are. And yes, you are in business, but people want to know the person who you are as well. So that it is very, very important. Video clips in action. People like video, so make sure out of your 5 to 7 posts a day, you put some live animation in there. That's very, very good for people to see. And then you want to actually have some monetization quotes. Quotes that are like kind of your call to action. And you can do that in your quotes after you have developed your following. You're not just throwing everything, you're in a systematic flow. You're doing things in a systematic way. Then you put a monetization quote with a call to action in one of your pictures or one of your videos. Okay, that is the S. You want to schedule out your system. That's the S. The T, you want to track. Now, how do you track on Facebook? You have things called likes, you have things called comments, you have things called shares. So you want to look and track and see which of your pictures are getting the most feedback from your Facebook audience. It's very important not just to do your 5 to 7 posts per day and then just go to the next 5 to 7 posts the next day and not tracking and seeing what's happening every single day. You want to actually track, you want to see. If you don't measure your performance, then you're always at the starting point. You have to measure your performance for your performance to improve. It's just like doing an A and B split test. If you put something out to collect leads and you only have 1 capture page, that's 1. And if it does good or does bad, how do you really know unless you have something to split with? You have an A and a B. One of them is going to do better than the other one. Like your quotes, 1 quote is going to do better than the other one. So the one that's not doing that good, then you drop that, then you have a B and you have a C. You see which one is doing well, you drop the other one, and you do a C and a D. So you're always split testing and seeing which one is doing better, and then you take your performance and you have to track your performance every day. That's very, very important. You are in business. You're not just in Facebook just to post. There's a lot of people on Facebook, billions of people that just post what their day went by. But you are a business person. That's why you're watching this video and you're looking for this trait. How do I actually steamroll my Facebook social media? And you can use this with any social media platform. I'm just sticking with Facebook, but you can apply it to any of them at all that applies to the social media campaigns that you're using. I don't know if it'll work on MySpace because I don't even think MySpace, I'm just joking, guys. Is MySpace still open? I really don't know. But you want to track your new followers, people that are liking your page. It's very, very important for you to gauge that and track everything in your business. You want to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, then how do you know if you're growing or you're done? It's very, very important to track. Okay, the E that we spoke about is the engage. You have to engage. Now, okay, now you got your comments, you got your likes. How many of you guys are actually taking the time to go back to your videos and go back to your pictures and go back to your posts, seeing who's liking them and going to their page and thanking them for liking? After somebody leaves a comment on your page, respond back to the comment. That engagement, that daily engagement is what grows your audience. It makes them know, like, and trust you. Because just as you put something up that they like, they don't know you, they don't trust you. But when you are actually engaging with these people with comments and you send people direct messages are always great. And when you do a direct message, what's important is to always end open-ended questions. So if you're having a conversation with someone on Facebook, ask them a question at the end. That question is open-ended, so they have to come back and respond, and they'll say something else. Once you come back and engage with them again, always end with a question to keep the conversation going until it gets to the point where you know if they are interested or not in what you have to share to make their life better. That's very, very important that you do that. The next thing you want to do is advertise. Now, how are you advertising? On Facebook, you have what's called the business.facebook. That is where you are able to advertise on Facebook and take your, you can actually make a post if you have a Facebook fan page. Make that post and then advertise it on Facebook. Now, what's great about it, and something that we learned what's very, very important, is what we call the long story. If a person takes the time to read your story, then what does that do? That lets you know that they're actually engaged in what you have to share with them. And it's very, very important that you always engage with people that take the time to read your story. Those are the ads that are most responsive, because you're talking to the heart of people. You're pulling on the heart tugs of people with emotion, and people move on emotion. So it's always important to use your Facebook ads. And because Facebook bought Instagram, when you advertise on Facebook, you can also double team in Facebook on Instagram as well. Those things work just the same. There's these things called Instagram shout outs. I'm not too well versed on shout outs, but I know it's where people have these huge Instagram followings, and you make an investment in your business and you ask them to shout out your business or your service, whatever you're offering, to their hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of followers on Instagram, and those people instantly follow you. And if you have something of value, then guess what? Then you build your actual audience, and you can do it with those shout outs. Now, the last but not least is monetize. You can give great information on your posts, on your videos, on your long stories, but if you don't have a call to action at the end, it's all for nothing. I mean, you see a cute young lady, or ladies, you see a cute young guy, and you say hello, and all you say is hello, it's over with. There needs to be a call to action. You have to give an instruction on what to do next. So it's very, very important. Your call to action can be words that you put at the bottom of your video. Your call to action can be an actual audio, a voice, what I'm doing right now, speaking to you. You're hearing the sound of my voice, and you're looking at this on one of your devices, be it PC, be it Mac, or a mobile device. You're listening to the sound of my voice. Now, what I'm going to instruct you to do is take further action yourself, because I want to show you more than just how to steamroll your social media campaign. There's a lot of theories that we have that we want to share with you guys. But in order to get that, you got the STEAM, you got the way to steamroll. You want to know the other steps that we have to help you take your business to the next level on social media. Make sure you leave a comment. You know, you see the link, click the link, and it'll take you where you can get more information to monetize yourself on multiple levels, because that's what we're doing this for. We got into business to be in profit. You got in business to make more money. You didn't get in business to create another bill. You actually got into it to make more money. So that's what we're going to show you how to do. We're going to show you how to monetize yourself in 5, 6, up to 10 different ways in that same 24-hour day period. And that's what most successful people do. So you got the STEAM strategy. You want to know the next strategies, make sure, leave a comment below, ask any questions that you have, or click the link, and we will make sure that you get that information. This has been Dionyos on one half of Unified Couple. On behalf of my wife, Nicole, we thank you guys, and we'll see you next time for tuning in for Unified Couple TV. Thank you guys. Have a great day.